Thanks, guys. I really needed that. How are we? Good. It's good to know. Now, how many parents do I have here tonight? Sorry? How many parents? Sorry, it's just that when parents start talking, my ears automatically shut down. Teenagers. The most complex species on this planet. I'm not pointing at anyone. Now, teenagers can get away with anything. Do you agree, teenagers? Yeah? I agree. So, remember those glorious days when we all were teenagers at some stage in our lives? Now, as teenagers, we got in a lot of trouble. But what do? We take the blame and pass it on to our younger sibling. Best thing ever. Mum, I don't know who bought those 7 dresses, 2 pairs of high heels and 3 shorts from your credit card. Maybe it was Ricky. God, Ricky, you gotta stop doing all this, mate. So what if he's 3 months old? He can still shop. And actually, the other day, when you were trying to forcefully put that top on him, I saw him crying. Obviously, he didn't want to wear it, but you forced it onto him, so maybe he went shopping. Look, I got your back this time, but I can't always, Ricky. And then there's Ricky just looking at me, thinking, I wish I could talk. Now, I'm a teenager, obviously, but I'm also Indian. And that comes with its own disadvantages. And advantages. My dad's in the audience somewhere. Don't tell Mum I said this. I love being Indian. So, please don't laugh. Being Indian, life is tough. People always say, oh, you must eat curry for breakfast, and curry for lunch, and curry for dinner. I mean, it's true, but still. And the worst one I've heard, Indian taxi drivers are the worst drivers. Have you seen them on the road? I mean, okay, guys, I get the curry joke, I get that's real, but this? How can you be so right again? I know I should be supporting my Indian pal taxi drivers, but, you know, I'm Indian, but I'm not blind. And I see what happens on that road. And the worst one, hey, when people come up to me and say, oh, hey, you're Indian. Do you speak Indian? That's like going to a French person and saying, hey, do you speak French? No, I speak Hindi. Hindi? OMG, is that like a different language? No, Indian people speak Hindi. Shut up. Shut up. No, but shut up. But shh. Unless my mother's been lying to me, I'm pretty sure we speak Hindi. Now, me and my mum, we fight a lot. We have a lot of arguments. But our fights go from language to language. Start in English, end in Hindi. That doesn't go too well. So we start simply, very simply. Mum, trust me, I took those notes. I was in the maths class. I mean, I was right there. Mummy, आपको कुछ नहीं पता. आपको क्या पता? मैं वहीं बैठी थी. मैंने सारे नोट लिए थे. मैं पढ़ रही थी. मैं लिखूंगी या घूमने जाऊंगी. Tough life. And that's why I envy French people. Because no matter what they say, it sounds amazing, beautiful, fantastic, delicious. So I had a crush on this French guy, and Valentine's Day was coming up, and I thought, you know what? It's time to let him know how much I deserve to be in his life. So I went up to him and I'm like, hey, so I have a little thing for you. And he said the 3 most amazing words ever. Are you ready for this? He said, Bhavika, ne dis jamais je t'aime. I mean, hang on, I was not ready for Romeo and Juliet. I was just saying I like you. And this guy was full on proposing. But what he actually meant, and what those words meant, was never say I love you. But even that sounded so sweet in French. The same thing in Hindi, never say I love you. हिम्मत कैसे हुई कहने की मुझसे प्यार करता है? मारो थप्पड़! Already looks like you're fighting. Thanks guys, thanks for having me. That was Bhavika Sharma. You've been great.
Please give it up for Bhavika Sharma!